Raini, thank you so much for first of all, nice to meet you virtually.
Nice to meet you virtually.
My daughter and I are a big fan of your character Sammy in Camp Cretaceous.
Oh, thank
We
you.
love that series, so it's nice to know that we're going to be able to continue to see you now in Rugrats
Yes.
on Paramount Plus. You want to tell us a little bit about Gabi?
Yeah, so Gabi is Betty's niece, and she's kind of a cross between like a really cool aunt and a really laid back babysitter. She gets along really well with the babies, especially Angelica. Angelica really looks up to her. And she's like this very sweet, lovable teen with like a lot of energy. She's just a really fun girl to be around.
I think it's the fact that Angelica always gravitates to the fact that she's the older one, and so she thinks she's better. So to see somebody a little bit older, and with what she does, also what I've heard about, some of Gabi, what she does in reading and doing quite a bit of things. I think she looks up to those qualities of her, which to me makes me happy for Angelica.
Yes, I think Angelica definitely needs that positive role model. There's some really fun episodes where we get to interact together, where Gabi gets to be there and kind of guide her towards the right way to talk to the babies, or things that Gabi witnesses and in their little adventures, which I think is really fun. It's amazing to be a part of it, to be very honest with you. Like, just the fact that we're even having an interview about a character that I get to play on Rugrats is just wild to me.
Did you grow up watching Rugrats? What's your history with Rugrats?
Okay, so first of all, yes. I mean, I don't know how you ever missed it growing up in the 90s.
Right.
I was all about Rugrats. I was called Angelica when I was a little girl.
Oh, wow.
Which is funny because I'm like, I don't know now, like looking back on it, I'm like, was I bad? Was I a terror? But I think it was because I have two older brothers, but we have a baby brother as well. And so he would walk around in diapers a la Tommy. And I was kind of the older sister that would like move him around the house and get him to do my little bidding for me. So I think that's where the Angelica came from. But yeah, I have such amazing, vivid memories of Rugrats. I mean, there wasn't a time in my childhood when Rugrats was not present. I always had those orange Nickelodeon VHS tapes, Runaway Red Star. I saw all the movies when they came out in theaters, when they did, like the Wild Thornberry crossover with the scratch and sniff stickers that you would like scratch as you watch the movie in theaters. All of that was all me. It's funny, I had like some of my like Reptar persons that I keep with me, or like my Angelica bag, like this. I love Rugrats. I'm such a huge fan, and I remember like getting the audition for this and reading the breakdown and seeing they were revamping it and just getting so excited as a fan, a little bit older, but knowing that my 10 nieces and nephews now get to watch a classic show that I got to love and grow up seeing. And now they get to see it, but a little bit more modern with, CG animation and, millennial parents and all this kind of fun stuff. I mean, it's a phenomenal show to be a part of.
So one of the things I'll bring up also is I was excited about your character because it brings representation to a group that sometimes is lacking, which is the bilingual kids that grew up speaking English and Spanish in their houses. And that's exactly who you are. How important do you feel that is for Rugrats?
Oh, it's so important. It's very, very important. I love being able to represent the Hispanic culture. I mean, it is who I am. It's me every day of my life. So to be able to bring that on animation and let kids at home see sort of the different households that other kids get to live in that you might not be familiar with, but getting to see someone like Gabi who does speak Spanish and English. And in the show, I get to do that as well. Tia Betty and talking about, Café con leche and all these different kind of fun things that Gabi gets to sort of bring in to show people her culture and who she is as a human, and which at the end of the day is just a sweet, lovable girl who happens to be bilingual, happens to have, Latinx blood in her, like happens to be this amazing person. So it's awesome to kind of be able to normalize that and just showcase many different colors and many different types of people in television. I love that. Absolutely.
So would you say it's pretty easy to find her voice, being that, it's practically you?
Pretty much, yes. It was. I am very much like Gabi. She loves children. She loves being around them. She has this like lovable energy about her. This is all natural energy. This is no coffee. This is nothing. This is no caffeination. This is all natural. And that's kind of how it is for Gabi. I'm always laughing. I'm always, being with my family. And I think that's a lot of where the show centers around, not just Rugrats, obviously, the core friendship and family within the babies itself and then the older adults, but then to kind of be able to bring in other family members, and to know that, like, as the babies have grown up, now there's other new family members that get to come in and I don't know, bring that to life and showcase other ways. I love it so much. I mean, for sure, I am exactly like Gabi. It's kind of funny.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to seeing more of it on Rugrats. I know everybody else is very excited. Rainy, I'm very happy to meet you virtually, and it's been a pleasure talking with you.
Thank you. October 7th, Paramount Plus.
Absolutely. I had the Tommy Burger King watch.
Yes.
When I said a baby's got to do what a baby's
got to do. Yes. I loved it so much. Yeah, I have my Funko Pops here, but like growing up, I like I said, like the orange VHS tapes, I have, like, I still have them. They're in my garage. Like those were like things. I remember being like Angelica in the episode when she runs away and then she goes into like Spike's doghouse. I remember being like, I should get a dog so I could run away into the doghouse. Like, I remember being like that as a kid. But yes, Rugrats all the way.
Thanks, Rainy. It was nice to meet you. Hope you have a good one. Take care.